on your super dial, mega dial, super mega dial, 90.3 FM. I tell you every day that we are the best radio station around. Feel free to join the conversation this morning. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and I've got several newspapers here to go through for you. Is that good? All right, we'll go together. All right, as usual, I love to begin with the Punch newspaper. Okay, so let's roll now. Sanwo-Olu urges Lagos youths to enlist in army. New Owa Obokun's coronation activities begin May the 16th. APC not sponsoring me against Labour Party. Lamidi Apapa is coming out to say that this time. APC is not sponsoring me against Labour Party, says Lamidi Apapa. And then Portable escapes jail for assault, pays 30,000 naira fine. Portable escapes jail for assault, pays 30,000 naira fine. May Day push. Labour demands wage review to ease cost of living crisis. Police link Borno military barracks explosion to friendly fire. Call for calm. And then CBEX resumes operations despite SEC ban. 1.2 trillion naira EFCC probe. CBEX resumes operations despite SEC ban and despite the 1.2 trillion naira EFCC probe. 3 judges suspended as NJC voids Imo acting CJ's appointment. To some more stories now. No celebration, just survival. Workers mark May Day amidst broken promises and rising hardship. No celebration, just survival. Workers mark May Day amidst broken promises and, of course, rising hardship. UK speaks on Britain arrested in Nigeria for arms deal. Yeah. And then Wike fires back at Atiku Dele Momodu over zoning comment. Wike fires back at Atiku Dele Momodu over zoning comment. And then let's check up some more headlines here now. APC not sponsoring me against LP. Lamidi Apapa is the one saying that. And then, as regards 2027, Bayelsa governor bans early politicking, threatens to sack appointees. Zamfara factional assembly. Moving on, 1.5 trillion naira Nigerian roads concession project at final stage. Finance Minister Edun is the one speaking here. He says 1.5 trillion naira road concession project is a final stage. Outside Nigeria now, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, other US billionaires lose over $300 billion in Trump's 100 days. Did you hear that? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, other US billionaires lose over $300 billion in Trump's 100 days. South Korea's acting leader Han set to resign before presidential run. And then students sue Texas University governor over Gaza protest arrest. On CBEX, you never told anybody when you were getting 100%. When you were getting 100%. You never told anybody when you were getting 100%. EFCC boss slams investors. You see now, the story has changed. When you were investing, you never told anybody. When you were getting 100% on investment, you never told anybody. Now EFCC is now telling investors. So, OYO, man. OYO. Wildfires rage near Jerusalem. Communities evacuated. Wildfires rage near Jerusalem. Communities evacuated. Back to Nigeria now. 2027, PDP vows to reclaim Kaduna, slams APC's performance. Oboriwori hints on Ibori's defection to APC. Fubara meets Wike, begs for reconciliation. Yeah. Fubara meets Wike, begs for reconciliation. Daily Post has a story. Daily Post. And then in 2027, formidable candidate from North will counter Tinubu, says Dele Momodu. Formidable candidate from North. Oh, so North is coming in? I thought they said the South should be allowed to use the remaining. Okay. Again, we should think the other side. It's Operation Rescue Nigeria for some persons, Abi. Anybody can come in. You remember that's how we allow Goodluck Jonathan to go, and we brought in Momodu Buhari. Anybody but Jonathan. Just anybody can come. Not Jonathan. Nigeria, we should learn fast. We should always remember, we forget too much. Okay, that's a statement by Dele Momodu. He said formidable candidate from North will counter Tinubu. And then Ogun local government chairman suspends activities of Yaoloja in Mowe market over extortion. PDP rep Ete backs Governor Eno's endorsement of Tinubu for 2027. PDP rep Ete backs Governor Eno's endorsement of Tinubu for 2027. Let's leave Daily Post now and visit Vanguard newspaper. Check your time, 7:10 a.m. It did not work for me. And then as regards Mayday, workers in pain, impoverished, dehumanized, NLC laments. Then banks customers to pay 6 naira per SMS transaction alert starting today. No, they've started before. I can confidently say that they are not starting today. They started way earlier. Yes, it's well. Okay. E-Transact deepens compliance culture through partnership with NFIU. Anxiety in PDP as Akwa Ibom governor hints of quitting. Anxiety in PDP as Akwa Ibom governor hints of quitting. He said it before. They said it before. INEC official did not work for me. Is coming here again. Okowa never regretted being on joint ticket with Atiku, says aide. Then banks customers to pay 6 naira per SMS transaction a lot starting today. Elon Musk, other billionaires lose $300 billion in Trump's first 100 days in office. This is according to Forbes. Yeah. And then family cries out to governor and police over fresh demolition of property in Maryland. On Atiku now, Dele Momodu will soon sing another song. That's according to Wike's aide. Dele Momodu will soon sing another song. Wike's aide. How Barrow is piloting APC membership drive in Kano State. And then let's see why we defected to PDP. Emeka Mama. Okay. I would love to check some other headlines now. Yes. Delta's alignment with APC will open up more opportunities. Commissioner Inyagu is the one saying that there as regards defection. And then PDP to Akwa Ibom governor, don't flee. We are putting our house in order. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll welcome Oboriwori to APC. We will welcome Ibori to APC, says Oboriwori. We will welcome Ibori to APC. Let's watch how it will unfold. Customs intercepts 912 billion naira worth of contrabands and high-tech drones, and of course illegal medicals. Alleged money laundering. EFCC drags Aisha Achimugu to court. Nigerian man jailed for $6 million inheritance scam targeting 400 elderly Americans. Okay, let's leave there now. From Vanguard to Daily Trust newspaper now, 7:14 a.m. 2027, INEC moves to strip president of power to appoint commissioners. And still, only a strong northern candidate can unseat Tinubu, says Dele Momodu. A strong northerner. Is he referring to Atiku? Or Rufai? Or Kwankwanto? Who again is in the north? Saraki? I don't know yet. Kidnapped imam, family members feared killed in bandit den. And then, let's see. Court dissolves teacher's marriage over sexual starvation. Court dissolves teacher's marriage over sexual starvation. Why are you doing that? Why are you starving? Okay. RMAFC plans new allocation formula. Remuneration for public servants. Federal government tasks traditional rulers to promote everlasting peace. 2 arrested trying to snatch tricycle at gunpoint. Gun runner arrested by DSS, not 7 member of UK Armed Forces, says British High Commission. And then let's see if we can touch on some 4 more here. Reactions as court upholds conviction of professor jailed for rigging election. Reactions as court upholds conviction of prof jailed for rigging election. How dozens of civilian JTF died defending communities in Borno and of course Yobe and even Adamawa State. Okowa's choice as running mate cost Atiku 2023 presidency, says Moro. Okay, we'll leave it there now and visit the Sun. Big headlines here also. May Day. NLC lists demands, laments economic hardship. And then, still on May Day, CAPPA urges federal government and states to prioritize workers' welfare and living wage. CAPPA urges federal government and states to prioritize workers' welfare and, of course, living wage. Celebrating workers. Oh, that story is okay. Celebrating workers on revealed contributions to national development is a piece you might want to read. And then, minimum wage for workers remains shamefully inadequate to meet rising cost. Bolarin was Sunday is the one speaking there. And then, Labor Act must be urgently reviewed to restore workers' rights to organize. Comrade Olusoji, national president, is the one saying that there. I think I'm not seeing that very well here. It's disappearing. Okay, let's see some more stories now. 2027 North population will determine winner of presidential election. ACF. You see now, I told you about Peter Anosike's book where he spoke about North. There's been an arrangement that the population of the South must not be more than that of the North. No matter how Lagos plenty rich, it must not be more than Kano population. I would urge you to visit Anosike's book. All right? Visit Anosike's book. It is 100 years of amalgamation. Igbos, what hope in Nigeria. All right? Though the copy is still available here, it's just 5,000 naira. I think we've been able to distribute several copies, both home and abroad. Several copies. So you can also grab one. Yeah, you can just send a message. Yeah, send a message to the WhatsApp number. I'm doing this because of this particular information I'm getting here. The WhatsApp message, all right? 070-121-46454. If you want to get that book, you need this information. 100 Years of Amalgamation, Igbos, What Hope in Nigeria is the title of the book. And I said to get it, just send a WhatsApp message to 070-121-46454. And here is the news headline. It says, North population will determine winner of presidential election, according to ACF. We'll dissect all of that much later. Okay? Akwa Ibom Governor hints at possible defection is another big story here. All right. This time around, let's quickly join Rufai Oseni to get his views on some of these headlines. Welcome, top of the morning to you.
Happy Workers' Day to the suffering workers of Nigeria. Happy Workers' Day to the workers that are suffering so much because of inflation. Till today, President Tinubu has not been able to solve most of their problems. I hear a government official saying the other day that part of the achievement of this administration that there's been no strike. So we should be celebrating that there's been no strike, but there's been a lot of workers' strike because we know how we have to have now that is now obsolete because of the level of inflation. So happy Workers' Day to the highly suffering Nigerian worker that still gets up every morning to go to work despite all the shenanigans of government. Happy Workers' Day to the poor Nigerian worker, which the Senate president now says that poverty is a virtue. But they drive big cars and they enjoy their lives while we suffer. So they call our poverty now a virtue when they ought to be finding solutions to the problems we face. So it's another sad Workers' Day in Nigeria. And it's another reflection that President Tinubu's government keeps failing. And you see, if President Tinubu's government is succeeding, I will be the first to say it loud. Look at the NNPC refinery. So the question I want to ask them, how can you collect over $800 million for a refinery? And you said the refinery came back on stream in January. And as of today, it's not working. Look at the refinery issue. How can you collect over billions of dollars for a Port Harcourt refinery, and now you're telling us it's working 40% capacity? I mean, do these people even think we are idiots? Do these people think we have no brain? And amidst all of this, is only their politicking that they know about. They don't even care about the pains of the people. They don't even care about the suffering of the people. Today, Workers' Day, today now, people can hardly eat. People can hardly feed. People.
It's quite terrible.
It's another sad tale as we go through Workers' Day. While we are talking about how sad it is, the ACF is crying about insecurity. Now there's not so much insecurity, so rampant every part. There's so much underdevelopment in most areas. There's not, since the president summoned the, what is it called? The cabinet, the security chief the other day. Since then, we've still had this security situation. So, it's as if the president cannot even solve problem of insecurity. This was the same President Tinubu that said, the buck stops with President Jonathan there many years ago. All of that. Okay, what is he doing today? Why can't he solve insecurity? He said he has all the plans and the ideas. Why can't he solve insecurity? JB said we should not be on him, that he's the one that will do it. Why is he not doing all those things? So we just live in a country that there's so much pain, there's so much penury. Politicians are just so concerned about their own politicking now. Eno is saying we leave the PDP.
Yeah, so
and like I said before, I think people that leave their political parties, they should definitely make them sweat for the whatever ticket that they got. Because we can't keep indulging these people. You come to a position under a particular platform, then the next minute you are going to another platform. So politicians keep taking us for a ride, and they will keep telling us that poverty is a virtue. We should be like Pope. They too should copy the Pope. Most of the gifts Pope were giving, we sell them and give to the poor. They too, they said they wanted to stratify their salaries to us at the point. We didn't see how that went. Eh?
Mm.
So
So
these people should first sacrifice for us by cutting their pay. Nigerians are suffering. I'm not the time I'm going to say it. You keep repeating something over and over and over again. Eh? But they are just so concerned about themselves. Let me pay tribute to a great Nigerian. Yesterday there was his day of tribute.
Mm.
Pa Banjo.
Mm.
He stood, he fought for his conviction.
Of course.
He kept on talking about the need for full devolution of power. He talked about federalism, was a great proponent. And those were his ideals till he died. He kept on believing in this country. One of the oldest people in Nigeria political circulation since the days of Awolowo when they had to go on exile to Ghana. There's so much in it he spoke up for. So heroes like that, we need to celebrate them. And the burial activity goes on today. After the day of tribute yesterday, now is going to be his homeward journey of this great man.
Of course.
And the wake keeping will be Friday 2nd of May at 4 p.m. at Pa Yodebajo's country home in Sonyawugbu, near Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. The church service and funeral will be Saturday, May 3rd, 2025 at 10 a.m. at St. Philip's Anglican Church in Sonyawugbu, near Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. The Thanksgiving will be Sunday, May 4th, 2025 at 10 a.m. at St. Philip's Anglican Church in Sonyawugbu, near Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. So these are the details. Also, another great patriot, very dear friend, Dr. Pascal Dozie will be going home. His final homebound journey. I think a day before yesterday, they did his day of tribute. Great industrialist, first investors in the telecoms firm MTN, founder Diamond Bank, did a lot. Nigeria Economic Summit Group, for planning and articulation of the country's growth prospects. He did a lot there. He's going to be buried in his village close to Owerri. And in fact, I wish I could stay back for that, but I had to leave Abia yesterday. So we can only pray for the repose of his soul. Great man, Nigerian par excellence, have a heart for development. May God bless and rest his soul. And here also, because we lost a lot of nationalists and elder statesmen, when it's time for Pa Ike Clark burial, like we gave full support to Pa Banjo burial, we'll make all the announcements here and give all the full support, because we need to, as much as possible, embrace people that have done well for our country. We can't keep celebrating criminals. The problem in Nigeria, we celebrate too much criminals that tell us all sorts of rubbish every time. It is very sad. It is a very sad one. There's a 110-day traffic diversion for Worosoki Bridge repairs. That's also going to be coming. And you know what that means.
Yeah.
Oshiemi said the repairs will be carried out in 8 phases. He said the rehabilitation work will start on May 6th and end on September 23rd. And he said the repairs from phase 1 will cover Worosoki and 3rd Agra Bridge, inward Thornbillah Bridge. During the maintenance work, inward bridge of Worosoki 3rd, they say motorists will be using Oshodi via Victoria Island through Worosoki 3rd Agra Bridge. They will be diverted into approximately 50 lanes. 50 meters away. So please, you can go and check most of those diversions when it happens. In the same way, motorists from Lagos by the expressway can link Victoria Island through Ojota Slip Road to Ikorodu Road towards Funshaw William access. All I just want to tell them is, please, with this they are doing, hope it will not cause traffic. Hope they will make appropriate measures to forestall traffic. And secondly, the bridge that caused a lot of traffic that day in Lagos, that they closed, Independence Bridge, that they quickly fixed back after we shouted, and Minister Mai was calling my name, Rufai, come and see the bridge. And please, we would like to ask them, when are they going to fix that bridge again? Because if they are doing this one as we speak, this diversion of Third Mainland Bridge, Wurusoki axis, and they want to venture to do that independent. It's going to cost katakata. So they should look at it well, so that it will not be that the one now that the Lagos State government will act like they didn't even know that this was affecting people. Because I remember the day the traffic had started, I was speaking to a top Lagos official that was even telling me, is there traffic? So Lagos State must be on top of the issues, Anyway, the reason why I forgive them for that last one is that Governor Momodu came to apologize the following day.
Okay.
So,
Rufai, let me take you to Rivers State. We hear that in a bid to push for reconciliation, that the suspended governor Fubara met with Minister of the FCT Wike. It was gathered that the meeting held at Wike's residence in Abuja. Fubara was led by Governor Dakwa Abiodun of Ogun State, Ebonyi State Governor Nwifuru, and of course Olusegun Oshoba. Just to beg Wike.
Before God, they want Fubara to go and grovel in front of Wike now. Maybe that's what Wike wants. He wants to show a power man. Wike should continue and think that power lasts forever now. Maybe Fubara has first gone to meet with President Tinubu. They've used state of emergency to shakara him. They've caused a real constitutional aberration, and they are proud about it. So Wike, I think Wike is happy in his mind now. He has come to beg me. You see, but Wike should remember that he had to force the beg. That means it didn't show how statesman he was like. He had to force the beg. He had to use power. He had to do power show. Is that victory? No, that's a Pyrrhic victory. You people destroyed the essence of the constitution of a country because you wanted to prove a point. Please, people like Wike, they must live forever. He must not die again. Wike must live forever. Don't worry, he will have this power forever. In the next 100, 200, we must still keep hearing Wike's name in this country. He must live forever. History has a place for men that play God. History has a place for men that play God. They should continue. What do you expect Fubara to do before now?
And we're talking about God for that reason.
You're taking position from him. You've shown him. So if you want him to grovel in front of you, it's groveling now. Are you happy?
And we're talking about God for that reason in Nigeria.
But that's why the cookie crumbles now. When men take power of the states.
It's crazy.
But this was the same Wike too that at some point that Madam Jonathan was making a point for. See, these people forget that power is transcendent. There was a man that once said PDP will rule this country for the next 60 years. Where is he today? Where is Mr. Vincent Ogbulafo today? So power is transient. You should be careful. Don't worry, Wike will live forever. Let me even sing for him. There's a Wasiu and Masha song. We say, Baba no go die unless to Baba you Baba. Baba, Wike will live forever. Abi, you should continue.
Rufai, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Should I continue my song? You don't go die, you go live forever. They should continue now. I must live forever. Maybe he has power today now. Now he get power pass. State of emergency. We wanted to remove him before. It was the president that asked us to beg. That said we should beg for him. That we should give him the state of emergency saved him.
So
we wanted to remove him.
So Rufai, look at it so critically now. It means that the entire state now, the treasury of the state belongs to this man or these two men, Wike, for 2027. Let's look at it.
That's why I say he must live forever now. Maybe he has shown power today. He must live forever. I'm not arguing with him now. Now he get power pass now. He don't show himself now. But please, that power, he must reign forever. King Wike. He must reign forever. He must never die again. Uh-huh.
Thank you, Rufai. Appreciate you.
No one.
All right, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
It gets one above other. What's strong kakaraka? What's been the name? Domain above other.
Domin Herbal Powder is your immune booster for general well-being. Domin Herbal Powder is organic. Just add a teaspoonful into a small cup of hot water and drink in the morning before meals and evening after meals. Domin Herbal Powder is available in all pharmacies and herbal shops in Nigeria. For bulk purchase, visit Obed Israel Enterprise Nigeria Limited, B33 Jigawa Plaza Trade Fair Market, or Rich Priest Pharmacy, 21 Afolabi Street, Tipa Garage, Egbe, Lagos. For more information, call 0704 591 7000 or for Ghana 054 31 581 95. Domin Herbal Powder is not for persons below 12 years, not for pregnant and nursing mothers. Domin Herbal Powder for your overall well-being. If symptoms persist after 5 days,
Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. This time we want to join Barrister Darlington Agumo. Yeah, he is just ready to touch on some of these stories. Good morning to you, sir.
How are you?
Doing great, as usual.
Happy Workers' Day.
Okay. Happy Workers' Day to you too.
Am I working?
What can I say now? What do you want me to say, Barrister? You're still working. You're working. Of course you're working. You're working very hard, in short. You're working hard. Okay. Let's touch on but you need to speak up. We can
Okay, yeah. Are you hearing me now?
Oh, better. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay. Now let's just touch on two basic things. I know this one might anger you, might annoy you. If you hear that Fubara has gone to beg Wike, supported by a couple of governors, Governor Dakwa Abiodun of Ogun State, Governor Francis Nwifuru of Ebonyi State, and of course Olusegun Oshoba, a former governor of Ogun State. You know, they walk straight into Wike's living room because according to them it's a familiar terrain, and he begged the minister. Fubara begged the minister. How would you look at this morning?
Today, in fact, so far, since yesterday, I believe that this is a nightmare I am going through. When I wake up, I will now give you details, but briefly this morning, for the sake of the listeners, what you are witnessing is infamy of the highest order.
What do you call it?
Infamy.
Okay.
In fact, evil of the highest order. Let nobody be deceived. This is not a democracy at all. This is not. Seriously. I'm not joking. Anybody that supports this particular exercise, because that's why I see it, exercise, that person is not a Nigerian, is not a patriot. That person is not a friend of democracy. Have you considered what will happen if our democracy follow this trajectory? Now you have created one godfather in Lagos, another godfather in Rivers. Who told you that we no more godfather somewhere else tomorrow? And by the time this thing will now destroy the country completely, the same people will turn around and be asking, what happened now? How did we get here? Now, who did all this thing now? This is not a democracy. Now that this thing is going on, look at the men that followed the Fubara to Wike's house. On what basis? It can't be today. On what basis? What will these people tell their children tomorrow? For God's sake, why are people like this? Over what? Look, I will not blame Wike. I am blaming the person that is pulling the strings for him. I'm not joking. Because if Tinubu is a Democrat, he wouldn't have allowed Wike to be doing what he's doing in Rivers State. He wouldn't. So let nobody come tomorrow and tell me that Tinubu is a Democrat
if it's in an unwritten constitution, but I still want to support it because everybody knows. You want to tell me that in the whole South, you don't have a brain that can take care of the people around this side, which I very much doubt, except people are playing politics. Like even people that have supported that it can come from the north, like even Dele Momodu, I won't go by that route. It has stabilized politically, morally. So let's be going that route, because when people begin to agitate again, okay, for example, if everything now turns to a particular region, maybe consecutively, maybe for how many sections, there will be issues. So let people from your region, let them bring your best food out, and let everybody know that this is the time for these people. Though it is unwritten, possibly as time goes on, it might be inscribed in the constitution, not only with the South, but even with all the geopolitical, at least to start with. The Southeast, we are clamoring. The South have already produced one. So that nobody will be left out. That is that. Concerning Fubara, all these people that are supporting him begging, I think it's a waste of time. You want to tell me that Hillary Clinton should go and beg Donald Trump for snatching the thing from him, or Zelensky should go and beg Putin? No, just in that trend of thought, let us look at it. When you start for something, even if it is going to begin with you on principle, let us continue with it. He has started a good work. And many people, okay, what of the PDP? Are the people in the support of the PDP governors that went to court? We are expecting Supreme Court ruling concerning that. That is just us. So, happy Workers' Day.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Let me read this message from Mayor from Ikotu Igbe. He's saying, please, can someone tell me the difference between fake news and fake promises by the same government? Who is trying to pass law against fake? $1 to Naira promised by this particular government. Where is the Naira, or where is the Nigerian airline today? In fact, this present government is the highest carrier of fake news today. Working visit to medical treatment. Is our refinery working today? Nothing to celebrate today as Workers' Day, because workers are living in agony and pain because of bad and confused set of rulers and not leaders. Thank you, Mayor. HROH BC Nwoko is saying continuous stay in office as President of Nigeria will only bring more hardship and economic woes. Let him go if possible. Happy Workers' Day and happy new month to you all. Okay, that's what you're saying. And then, good morning. Our southern governors defecting have been infected. The revolution is coming, whatever. Okay, the revolution is coming thanks to Burkina Faso and Traore. Eznira from Ejesha. Eznira. Okay, thank you. Well, happy new month to you too. Happy new month, everyone. Okay, if a grandfather of God's father assumed the throne, what do you think would be the practice and precedent? Soonest, Chinua Achebe would be in high demand. Udom is the one who said that. Okay. Until we stop placing curse on Nigeria, Nigeria will never move forward. How will you call your country a useless country? Okay. Mary from Afar is saying, I disagree with Darlington. That even if the person comes from Nigeria, as long as this government is out, I disagree with that statement. Okay, Niger is what you're trying to say. We must not invite trouble out of frustration. The truth is, voting out this government is easy, but the biggest problem we have is the INEC and judiciary. If these two bodies can stop eye service and give the people their mandate, this government can never get victory or victory vote. That's what you're saying. Darlington, okay. Emmanuel, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Good morning, Jude. Nigeria has finally become a complete emperor state under President Tinubu. It's a shame to everyone still supporting and justifying this charade. The president must be a big enemy of this land and doesn't care about the future and survival of the nation. This is anti-civility. May God save our land. Amechi from Mafoluku. Thank you so much. Let's look at some of the ones now here. Good morning. My name is AA from Ako on Joy, saying Fubara have taken a good step. Let him forget all these noise makers that have nothing to offer or don't even visit their village for many years. Or they want Fubara and Wike to fight forever. Without Wike, Fubara can't be governor. Okay, thank you. What's your name? Good morning, Jude. Fubara begged Wike, you can't fight your boss and win. Let peace reign. Let God do the fight. Vengeance is of the Lord. Watch out. I love your submission. Very simple, huh? Very, very simple. Okay, thank you so much. Let's see if I can touch on some more now. Good morning. Fubara going to beg Wike is unfortunate. I hope Fubara has not nailed himself to the cross. He is going to collect woto. woto. According to my friend. Well, we are watching Chude from Ayetoro. Thank you so much for that message. Okay, let's see. What's your name here now? You didn't drop your name. It's okay. To me, I'm expecting our NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress, and we are all federal workers, so that, what now? Thank you. Good morning, VOP. Today is another Labour Day. The question is, what is the hope of average Nigerian workers? Last year, Labour Day, the president promised CNG buses to aid Labour transportation. Today, we have not seen anything. What is fake news? It is different from the one. Is it different from the one the government is telling the masses? Kiari, the former CEO of NNPCL, told Nigerians that Port Harcourt refinery is working before he was sacked from office. Till today, none of Nigeria 4 refineries is working. Is that not fake news? Is that not fake news? Today is Workers' Day, and April 2025 salary not paid. I asked before, I'm asking again. Where is money saving from subsidy going? Charges. SMS alerts charges. Starting today is another change or is another challenge facing Nigerian customers or consumers. The electronic charges just introduced not enough because Nigerians are quiet about it. They are introducing SMS charges again. May God deliver us from the hands of this present government. Benjamin from Shogunle is sending that electronic charges, SMS charges, and all of that. Now, wow, these people do. They too do. Good morning to you. Ade from Lagos. Like Dele Farotimi said, you can't bribe your way into power and expect development. It can't happen. This government is like a student who didn't read for exams. When exam came, he borrowed someone to sit for him. After he passed, when he was to come back, when he was to come and defend his certificates through interview, he selects someone to come and stand for him. This is what our president did in Chatham House when he appointed Rufai and Bayo Nonuga over the question of security. Your president couldn't answer questions. No certificate, no competency, only lies, excuses, eye service, and propaganda. That is why we're in this nightmare. It's a shame. The worst of us is ruling the best of us. There was a country. And then Mazi Ugochukwu is saying, I don't think this is possible. New companies surviving with these are epileptic power supply. Toll gates should not be reintroduced because it will increase corruption in government. More corrupt judges needs to be jailed. Akpabio should be removed as a senator because his emergence is fraudulent. Happy Workers' Day. And then free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what you're saying. Okay, everyone. I will take just few more calls and then we wrap things up this morning. Hello, good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, Kami Judah. This is Afunwa. I'm calling from Edimo.
Good morning.
Yeah. Happy New Month.
Wish you same, bro.
Happy Workers' Day.
Happy Workers' Day to
And
you too.
you are in the work too. Why you don't celebrate your Workers' Day?
And now here we celebrate our own now. We know they go on any break. No Christmas, no nothing. That's it. We just day here. Because you did here.
Yeah, so I say, if you there for holiday, can I hear your voice this morning?
Huh?
No, it's impossible. Yeah. If you there for worker, if you there for home now,
okay.
Can I hear your voice this morning?
No.
I can't hear your voice. Yes, I'm hearing your voice. I'm totally happy.
That's so.
Yeah, God bless you for good work.
Thank you.
You see, I'm telling Nigerians, make everybody know they complain again. Whether for Bada go beg a week, no beg week. Now their home be that. So let them know what to do for their home. So make Nigeria stop lamenting. This government, we plan how to remove them for 2027. That's my own contribution this morning. God bless you for good work.
Thank you, Afuma Adama. Thank you so much. Fubara did the right thing. You can't fight your opponents outside the ring. You can only do that within the circle of the ring. David from Ikpaja is the one sending that message. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, coming today. My name is Kela. I'm calling from Ikpaja.
Okay.
Yes, see, this part of going to bed, I will say that I'm a bit disappointed because I thought he's one of the people we can count on. After all, I heard about, was it the deputy governor? That's about resigning. I don't know if we have personal issues. And I heard about one man who that resigned on, I think he said he's just redundant or something. But, so look at Mandela. These are people of people that have integrity, people that stand by their vision. If you see against all Lord, Mandela stood against all the offer being given to him by those people of apartheid. 27 years. So why is it that Nigeria we don't have that have integrity? And also followers are a major part of this problem. People amongst us believing that the right thing is for people to go and beg. Is it the owner of the state? We know all that went down. Part of there's no food without fire. We heard about all the demanding for part of the allocations, the idea of River State. And this is just what has led us to where we are right now in this country. Until we start saying the truth and standing for the truth. The Bible said that righteousness exalted the nation and sin is a reproach. And when it's also the same Bible that says that when the wicked bear it through, the people more. When the righteous and authority, people rejoice. Okay. So it's left for the people. It's left for we need to change our mentality and ways. If not, Nigeria will sink in. There's not a cause. Thank you, God bless you.
God bless you too for talking to us. All right, I will let me wrap things up here. My time is up, everyone. Thank you so much. I will be here. Doctor's Mike will be coming up later in the day by 11. Doctor's Mike. You need to listen to this, okay? I told you we wouldn't be discussing politics almost every time. We need to check our health because that is something that is really going on. Our health is very, very important. And so that's why I've created something later by 11. A doctor will be joining me in the studio. We'll look at these basic health challenges and how to tackle them. Yeah? And feel free to ask any question then. You can also send your message. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. And of course, on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, it is Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH is how to spell Ikami Jude. I'll see you later. Have a great day today. For Anosike's book, I told you it's just 5,000 naira. And if you need the book, just send a WhatsApp message to 070-121-46454 to really understand these census issues and some other issues. Thank you so much. I'm out of here. Do have a great day. Good morning to you.
Please note, the views and opinions